Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Before we get in this video, I am a little bit sick. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna sound a little bit nasally or sound a little bit off. It's because I'm sick. I am getting over the cold, so hopefully I'll be over it like fully and be done with it. But I sound a little bit nasally because my nose is stuffed up and I got a little bit of cough. I'm gonna try to edit all the coughing out of this video. I also got a humidifier going on right now, so I don't know if the mic's picking it up or not, but if you hear some bubbling noises, that's what it is. I originally had a different video for this, but then this morning I woke up and I was like,
I don't really feel like filming this video.
One, because I filmed this video, that video so many times, it's kind of getting repetitive at this point, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a different idea, but I'm like, what do I film? And I ended up coming up with this idea instead. So this is a very last minute video, by the way. So yeah. But today we're gonna be doing a what is on my iPhone Christmas/winter edition. Mainly Christmas, but
Christmas/winter edition.
let's get into this video. You guys love these videos very much, like a lot. It's crazy the amount of love that I get on these videos. So thank you very much first off. I hope you guys get some inspiration maybe to decorate your phone for Christmas maybe this year.
I know Christmas is like literally next week.
So I'm going to blur a little bit about my lock screen because I want to protect some privacy. It's just a photo of me and my dad. I'm gonna block out the photo of me and my dad just because I want to protect our privacy for that, but it's just a photo of me and him standing in front of a train track. Before anybody says anything, we were fine. Obviously, nothing happened. There was no train in sight. We did not hear any trains. I'm pretty sure that train track wasn't even in use. But yeah, it's just us out in the snow. We were visiting some family where we were, and I decided I want to stop and take this photo. So we have the date when I'm filming this. It's Tuesday the 16th of December. And then next to it we have the temperature, which the current temperature is 47 degrees. It is cold. I know there's other places where it's colder, but where I live, this is cold. And I will get into that in just a moment. But then we have the time. It is currently 11:01. Just below that on the left hand side, we also have another version of the temperature. This just says it's 47 degrees, it's cloudy, and the high is going to be a high of 52 and a low of 42, which is cold. Normally this time of year we're like in the 50s, 60s, but this year we're in the 40s, which is so weird. On the right hand side of all that, we just have when the sun is going to set and when the sun's going to rise. So if you have not been paying attention to the weather of California is in a very, very crazy, wacky winter weather year right now. Part of California is in 80 degrees and summer, and then the other half of California is in winter. It feels like it's about ready to snow any moment type of weather. It has been super foggy. It's been like gloomy and just colder than usual, and it's the most wackiest weather I've ever seen in my life. But like I'm not complaining. There is so many people who are complaining about the fog, and I'm one of those is not. I actually kind of like the fog because I love my favorite type of weather. If you don't know me, my favorite type of weather is like when it's fully overcast, and not just partly cloudy, like fully, like completely full cloud cover, and it's dark and gloomy, and that's just what I love. I'm one of those people that does not like the sun. I love when it rains. I love when it snows. I go into my phone and I'm gonna start screen recording. The only thing that's really changed is maybe the location of where they are and the design. That's pretty much all has changed. So my lock screen on the background, or wallpaper, lock screen's what I showed you earlier. Wallpaper, that's what it is just a picture of some like flocked garland type of deal. Nothing too crazy. There's like maybe some lights in it, and that's about it. This first page is pretty much my most used apps, or attempt to be my most used apps. I can speak definitely. So the first little corner is going to be my social media that I use a lot. more than I would like to admit. But we have Instagram. If you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, you totally guys should. This is my Instagram. This is my main Instagram. I have a cute little pop-up. Where does it come up? Either it comes up over here or over here. I think it comes up over here. Over in this corner. If you guys have been watching my videos, you might see like a new little pop-up thing that I have that comes up on my screen. And so, yeah. I also have the direct link in the description box of every single one of my videos. So if you guys ever want to follow me, the direct link will be down below. And then I also have another Instagram. This is my other Instagram. It's my photography account. I don't really post a lot on there, especially right now because I haven't really been taking a lot of photography photos lately. Yeah, so, but I do have that account and stuff, and when I do have stuff to post, I'm usually pretty active for a little bit, and then I kind of disappear, and then I'll probably be back eventually. But yeah, I do have that account as well. Then we have Twitter, technically called X. I grew up with it being called Twitter when I first downloaded it back in what year? 2016. For some reason Elon wanted to change it to X. I don't understand the whole X situation because you're tweeting, not Xing. That sounds so weird. So yeah, it's the Bird app. It's always been the Bird app. Always forever be the Bird app. No matter how much Elon wants to change it or any other future buyers wants to buy it or whatever. Even though I don't think anybody's gonna buy it off of Elon, but yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I do tweet on there. I'm pretty active. I'm usually pretty active about like tweeting about like, hey, like behind the scene things like, hey, I'm sick, like I may not be able to post, like I was not, like even this video and then the next, I don't know if this is gonna be the bonus video or this will be Friday's video, but either way, I didn't know if I was gonna post this week, the bonus video and the Friday video. Didn't know because being that I'm sick, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to talk and being nasally and stuff. I just said forget it, I'm gonna do this video anyway. So here I am. But yeah, so, and I tweeted about that on my Twitter and stuff. So then we have Twitch. I don't live stream personally, but I do watch a lot of live streams. I literally have a live stream playing on right now in the background on my computer. The reason I have it playing is so my mic will stay on because I have to have it plugged into my computer in order to make it run, even though I'm not recording on my computer anymore. But yeah, I watch live streams all the time. I got really addicted during that time period that no one ever wants to talk about. Then we have YouTube. Pretty self-explanatory why I would have YouTube. Here's what I mostly watch on YouTube. I watch a lot of like ASMR. I watch a lot of like lifestyle kind of videos or like vlogs. Sometimes like if there's something pops up interesting on my recommended, I'll watch that. But that's the kind of the type of videos I watch. I do watch a lot, an unbelievably amount of ASMR. And I know I've said in the past, like ASMR is like not really what I want to turn my channel into, and it's not really what I want to, but it's the more that I do these ASMR videos, the more that it's kind of growing on me a little bit. Then we have my first color widget, which is just a picture of like, I think it's a Christmas tree, and then there's a pine cone, it's just zoomed up on that, and so yeah. Then we have another color widget, which is one I created, and it just says, "Oh come, let us adore him." You can't see it. It's inspired by this. There's a thing over here on the other side of this door that I'm pointing at. On the other side of that, there's like a little sign. If you guys watch my room tour, me decking my room for Christmas video, it's in that video, and it's a sign that I made. It just says, "Oh come, let us adore him," and so that sign inspired me to make that. So yeah. Then we have the next section of apps. These are probably my second most used apps, which the first one is just Pinterest. Honestly, this could go in the first box area because I use Pinterest an unbelievably amount. I spend a lot of time scrolling on there for like outfit ideas or like food recipes or literally just about anything, honestly. And so I use that an unbelievably amount. But yeah. Then we have Snapchat. There is a love-hate relationship with Snapchat. Some people love it, some people hate it. I could honestly get rid of it if I'm being honest. I really only have 2 streaks on there with 2 of my friends. And even then, I just kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of at that point where it just like, I'm kind of over it. I just haven't done it yet. But there may be a day where eventually that goes by and I close it down and delete it. But the reason I have it is because my cousin made me make a Snapchat back when it was like
super popular and it was like the biggest thing in the world, you know?
Then we have the Bible app. It's just the Bible app that comes with the phone. It's the Bible app, like the stereotypical one that you can view when you type in the Bible on like the app store. That's the one that comes up. So yeah, and I use it quite often for like if I forget my Bible or my physical copy of Bible, or if I like need it, like if I'm out and about and I don't have my actual Bible and I need to look something up. There you go. Then we have Amazon. I tend to spend an unbelievable amount of time on Amazon. It's just so convenient because you can order literally anything. You could probably order a toilet off of Amazon. Then we have the next section, which is kind of also some of my more used apps, but also not at the same time. We have lights. If you guys know, I've talked about this app quite a bit. If you guys see these lights right here, that's what that is. So essentially it's a Bluetooth set of lights. Usually it goes around my headboard, but because I have this Christmas garland that has, well, it has lights in it, but one of the bulbs is missing, and I can't find it, and I flocked this thing, and now it's full of snow that's falling all over the place. There's snow behind my headboard down here. So when I clean my room up for Christmas, I'm gonna have to pull out the vacuum and clean up all the fake snow. I'm probably just gonna get rid of this garland and get a new one. I'm probably gonna try to see if I can find if Hobby Lobby has one that I can just do that and just wrap lights around it and call it a day, honestly, because I'm tired. I don't want to have to flock anything. My Christmas tree that's sitting in front of me, that's usually in the background of all my videos, is fine, but this some reason does not want to stick. It's stuck to that but not this, and I don't know why, because I feel like it's the same type of pine needle material. So I'm super confused. Then we have Lightroom. Lightroom is a photo editing app. I usually typically use it to edit like my thumbnails for my videos and stuff like that, or photos that I'm taking or whatever. Did that pause? Oh no, it didn't. But yeah. Then we have Workout. Workout is actually, it's called Workout for Women. It's a workout app. I've talked about this app before. But let me go in there. No, it won't let me go in there. Okay. I haven't used it in a little bit because I haven't used it in a little bit. But essentially, it's just like a workout app. You can do different types of workouts such as like full body workouts, arm workouts, leg workouts, yoga. There's even sessions in there, and there's different difficulty levels, and different, like there's ones for shorter, some that are longer. So yeah, there's all kinds of different ones on there. So if you are looking to work out in the new year and you don't want to pay for a gym membership, or you don't want to pay for a trainer, I highly recommend that app. I know it's like specifically geared towards women, but I'm sure there is another. I wonder if there is one that says like workout for men. Maybe there's a workout for men. I don't know, but if you are a woman and you are looking to work out more in the new year, highly recommend that app. And it also keeps track of like what days you work out, and you can set up like a timer, like a alarm type of thing to go off to within the app, and it'd be like, hey, you need to work out, you know, at specific days and specific times and stuff like that. So yeah. Then there is Runkeeper. I'm not going to go into it because it'll show my location, but essentially this app is to keep track of like your distance, your mile, same thing, distance, miles, your average pace, how long it took you to do the exercise that you did. And so essentially this is like, it's not like telling you different workouts to do. It's essentially like, let's say you go walking, or you go running, or you go swimming, or you go do whatever type of workout, you know. It keeps like an average distance or average pace of whatever activity you did. So I typically use this for walking. I took like a fitness class, like a walking fitness class in college. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy. And it was like an online course, and so the professor had us like use some kind of walking app to keep track of this, and so that was the app that I used, and I've just kept it ever since. And so yeah. Then we have the last color widget on this page, which is just a picture of a living room with some Christmas decor. And then in front of that, countdown, so I have it counting down to the day of Christmas. So the day I'm filming this, there is 9 days left till Christmas, and I have not wrapped a singular Christmas gift. So I need to go get wrapping. I need to film this video and the next video, and then I'm probably gonna edit one of them tonight, but I need to go wrap some gifts because none of them are wrapped. I've bought everything, but I just have not wrapped anything. So I need to do that because it's almost Christmas. And then down at the very bottom, we just have kind of my most used apps, just apps I feel like they're just necessary to have down there for me and my reasonings. So we just have my text messages. Then we have Spotify. I use Spotify. I do have Apple Music / iTunes, whatever you want to call it. My preferred method of listening to music is Spotify. If anybody's curious and does not follow me on social media, for my Spotify Wrapped, my top artist was Shawn Mendes, which pretty makes total sense. And then my top song was YYY by Shawn Mendes. Other artists, my top artists were like, let's see, it was Shawn Mendes, One Direction, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, and then Ann Wilson. That's how it was. And then for top songs, it was YYY, Remember, God and Country, Rebel, and I don't remember the fifth one. What was the fifth one? Hold up. We're checking. There's nothing holding me back? What? I don't remember that being the fifth. Okay, I'm here for that one. Okay. So yeah, so that's my Spotify Wrapped. And then I don't remember how many hours I had listened. I had like 30,000 something hours listened or something like that. And then we have my Safari. Pretty self-explanatory, and then the contacts for my phone. Moving into the second page here, we have my Gmail. It's my email that I use. And then we have YouTube Studio. If you are a content creator on YouTube, that sounds so weird because like I don't know if I would consider myself as a content creator, but yeah, I create content on YouTube, so it's like I am technically. But I am somebody who creates content on YouTube. Or if you would create content on YouTube, you would probably know what this is. It's just essentially when you go into upload a video, it's kind of like the page where it shows like your description, like the description for your videos, publishing or scheduling, like all that jazz. Also like shows you like comments, analytics of your videos and so forth and stuff like that. So if you create content on YouTube and you want something that's easily you can access, you can access it on the computer. There's some things on the mobile app version that you can't access on there, but you can access onto like the computer, like adding like the end screens and like cards, like the iCards that pop up on the wherever, I think it pops up over here, pops up on the screen and stuff. So yeah, but there's a lot of things you can access in there that you can't on the like a computer version or a desktop version. But yeah, then we have Fonto. Fonto is where I add the like text to all my thumbnails and stuff. So creating also like the little handle thing that I make over here in this corner, like my Instagram and stuff. That was created in Fonto. I create a lot of things like that in Fonto. I've used Fonto for many years and I love it, and I probably will never go back to using anything else other than Fonto. But yeah, Fonto is just amazing. If you guys are wondering what font that I use for all my like videos and like my thumbnails and everything, it's called Bubblegum. If you go into dafont.com and you look up or search up Bubblegum, it will probably come up. It should come up because that's where I downloaded it from. So yeah. And then photos is just my camera roll within my phone. And then we have another color widget, which is just like a living room with Christmas decor and stuff like that. Then we have the Maps app, it's just Google Maps. Then we have the weather app, it's just the weather app that comes with the phone. Pretty self-explanatory. Then we have Life360. If you guys do not know what Life360 is, it's a really cool app where you can track people. So essentially, it's kind of like a safety thing, honestly, realistically. So if you can create a circle and you can add people within that circle and you can track each other. So if, like, let's say somebody can't get a hold of so-and-so, you know, you can go into the app, and if they have their app on or tracking, or tracking on, whatever, then you'll be able to find where they are. You can go save them or do whatever, you know. And so, in that case, it's good. So yeah. Then we have iTunes. I have it written as iTunes. It's actually Apple Music. I don't have enough, I feel like I don't have enough data to like actually figure out what my Apple Music rap whatever is for the year, because I think I've barely used it this year, if I'm being honest. Maybe a handful of times I've used it, but yeah. Then we have Jamba. If you guys know, I've been around here for a while. I used to work at Jamba as my first job ever, and so I downloaded the app because I worked there, and then I've just kept it over the years. Being that I work there, if you ever worked at Jamba or have no idea, one of the perks about working at Jamba is every time you work, you get a free small drink. And because I worked like 5 days a week, I had an incredibly amount of smoothies while I was working there. And I got really tired of having smoothies like every single day, because I took advantage of that. Of course I'm going to take advantage of that, and everyone did. Like, no joke, everyone's going to take advantage of like having a free smoothie every time you work, you know. And so I got really fed up with smoothies, so that's why I haven't really gone back there really. And things have changed since then. It was an experience working there, I'll tell you that. But if you're wondering what my Jamba Juice order is, it's either I get the Pomegranate Paradise or I get the Caribbean Passion. And then sometimes for the Caribbean Passion, I would add like dragon fruit to it. It's really good. And then Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros is, if you guys don't know what Dutch Bros is, it's like a competitor of Starbucks essentially, or like another competitor of Dunkin'. We have several Dutch Bros in my area. And so I typically go to Dutch Bros more than I go to Starbucks. But if you're wondering what my Dutch Brothers order is during this time of year, winter, I usually just get the candy cane mocha, just something super simple and basic. But then like in the summertime, I usually get the Pitcher Perfect
blended freeze.
That was a mouthful to say. But yeah, I usually get that one. I got that one time and I loved it ever since, and that's like my order. Like I get that. Like I don't get anything else. So yeah. And then I do have the Starbucks app, because I did have a couple of Starbucks gift cards and I ordered like ahead at some point, and so that's why I just kept it. But at Starbucks, if I ever do go there, I get a couple different things. Summertime, I usually get like the double chocolate frappuccino, or like I'll get like the cookie crumble frappuccino? I think that's what it's called. Or if I don't want a frappuccino or a coffee type thing, I usually go for like the dragon fruit refresher. That one's really good, and so I love that one. During the wintertime, I usually just get a peppermint mocha, or if they have like another holiday drink that I really want to try, I usually get that. So yeah. Also, again, I'm so sorry, I sound so sick. The next app is just Fetch. I've talked about this app before. Essentially, you can scan your receipts. Like, you go shopping, you can scan your receipts and you can get points. Per receipt, it's 25 points, but sometimes there'll be deals going on. Like the other day, I went and bought a bunch of like baking goods because I was baking cookies, and I scanned one of the receipts and I got like, instead of normal 25 points, I got like 250 or something points like that. Something crazy like that. But yeah, so there's deals sometimes going on. It shows you kind of the deals that are going on within the app itself. But yeah. Then we have the last color widget of this page, which is just a calendar. It changes for me. It's one of the settings within the color widget app, and so you can add a calendar. There's like different ones in there you can add. Like you can add a countdown, like the one I had on the last page. We have the calendar. You can do a blank photo. You can do like, there's other ones. There's some prepaid ones in there as well, or paid ones, not prepaid. I'm sick. Okay, I'm on some other universe, I feel like. But yeah, next app is American Eagle. It's one of the places I shop at, and then we also have Hollister. Those are the two places that I kind of more, my quote unquote bougie stores that I shop at. I'm not a luxury person. I don't shop at some crazy fancy like nice shops. Even these are kind of a little bit expensive for my taste, especially in today's economy. I typically love their jeans and shorts, and so They're the only two places I feel like that make me feel happy with like jeans and shorts and stuff, so that's why I keep them. But a lot of their shirts and stuff and like tops and everything like that is just not my style. It seems like modern fashion has gone more cropped, and I like a crop look, but not too cropped to the point like what they have and they're selling. They're selling really cropped, and I'm more of a conservative kind of person. I wear a lot of more conservative clothing. There's some clothing that I probably wouldn't consider conservative, but I still wear it because it's cute. But I try to be a little bit more conservative about what I wear, and these two places aren't really exactly especially in today's like fashion, they're not really conservative anymore, and I'm trying to find places that are a little bit more conservative. If you guys have recommendations, please let me know in the description down below. But I typically shop there for jeans and shorts because I do like their style of jeans and shorts. I honestly do not care about what I wear. I mean, I do, but I don't. At the same time, I don't care about modern's like fashion. I will wear things from like were popular back in middle school for me or like high school, because I don't care about fitting in with the modern fashion. Like I don't need to be all hip. And same thing like my phone, I don't need the iPhone 17 Pro Max, whatever. It's just Facebook. I have it just for my family and close friends. I barely even use Facebook, if I'm being honest. I mainly look at it for like if like my family tagged me in something and it's a memory. I usually that's about it, really. I barely even get on there, I feel like. But yeah. And then we have Sims. Sims is like the Sims 4 version. Not really. It's the Sims free play version on the phone. I think Sims 4 is now on the phone, which is really cool. But I tried the Sims 4. I think it was the Sims 4, but I didn't like it. I tried some sort of sim and I just didn't like it, so I ended up downloading, or I ended up going back to this one, which is the Sims free play version, and I've loved it. And I've created so many amazing like I've created so many characters in there, and I've opened so many different businesses and so many like things in it. And so I am behind on it, I will say that much, but I just play it whenever I can. Like right now, I'm in the middle of a quest. I'm doing a Christmas quest right now. Moving to the very last page of my phone, which is kind of the more boring page, but it's it's there. First one is Toyota. If you guys don't know, I own a Toyota vehicle, so that's just the app that I have. They had me download it while I was literally about ready to drive away with my brand new car. But yeah, and then we have Bitmoji. It's the app that comes with, or the app comes with, the app that goes along with Snapchat. So yeah. Then we have Ticketmaster. Y'all know what this is. If you don't, it's literally a ticket place where you can buy tickets to go buy tickets for concerts or games or whatever you want to buy tickets for. So yeah. Then we have the calendar app. It's just calendar, literally comes with the phone. Then we have another color widget with just a picture of a red truck with a Christmas tree in the back of it. Just very Christmassy photo. And again, it's kind of useless right now, which is just when the sun's gonna set and when the sun's gonna set and when the sun's gonna rise. So technically tonight the sun's gonna set at 4:46 p.m. even though I can't see it. But yeah. Then we have a Ring, which is just the alarm system within my family or household. And then we have Preview. This one's also kind of useless right now. It's essentially an app where you can plan out your Instagram feed, even though this app and Instagram are two, last time I used it, they haven't updated. I should probably go in and check, but essentially Instagram went from squares. They went from using squared, like when you look at the feed, your account, they went from using squares to like rectangulars up and down type deal, and Preview didn't update that. I haven't looked at it to see if it's updated or not, but it's kind of useless if it hasn't. But yeah. Golden One is just the bank system that I use. Notes is the Notes app within the phone. Docs is not Google Docs, it's called Documents. It's where I can download documents or files into. Remini, I don't know how to pronounce that. Probably butchered that if I did. It's basically an AI version. If you have a photo and it's like blurry and you want to unblur it, you want to make it more crisp and clean, essentially like makes it cleaner. Sometimes it does a really good job, sometimes it does a poor job. It just really depends. yeah. Then we have blur. Blur is like the opposite, so you can blur photos. So like the front of my phone, I'm probably gonna have to blur that, and I'm probably gonna use, oh, my phone has stopped recording. Well, I will just use the rest of whatever I have. So this is the last page. Blur is essentially, yeah, like I said, blur is just essentially like where you can blur a photo, my lock screen, I'm gonna have to blur, and so I probably will use this app for that, to blur out specific parts of your photo or whatever. I used to use it a lot, like with my thumbnails and stuff, so I would like blur the background out. I don't really use it there very often anymore because my camera does it for me, which I'm super thankful for. But yeah. Then we have Eraser. Eraser is just a app where you can create like PNGs and stuff. If you know what that is, hopefully you do. If not, look it up what a PNG it is. It's just like a little, like a sticker type thing to add like over to certain, like I could add it over to like my thumbnails or the video or whatever. Then we have the last one, which is the color widget, which one is just created and it says Merry Christmas. And that concludes everything that is on my phone for the Christmas season. My phone's more Christmas than winter. Once the new year happens, I'm going to switch it over to a new aesthetic, which I will probably do another video on that. And I think I'm going to switch some things up, get rid of some apps in there that I feel like I just don't use enough, like the preview apps. Like I probably could get rid of that. I probably could get rid of that Remini one and replace it with something else. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that is. Actually, there is some apps on there that I have, but I just don't use them enough to be able to like create their own page. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that is on my phone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I sound so sick. I sound horrible. But hopefully by next week this will be completely gone and I'll feel so much better. I mean, I feel fine, but I just sound horrible. But hopefully by next week I will sound better. But maybe what I do is I show you guys me like designing my phone, like how I do it. The only thing is, I think I'm gonna try something different with the new iOS 26 update. You can like color, like gradient change, like whatever. I thought about trying that instead of like physically doing it myself. I might try that out and see how it turns out, and maybe I'll do that on camera with you guys and show you like how I do it and stuff, and then go from there. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. That way I can like show you how I decorate my phone and everything. And yeah, so if you guys want to see that, let me know down below or like this video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!